Hello everyone, today the third video of our 5 video course lesson for the C++ beginners, and in today's video we will cover if-else structure and std-sin program. So first of all, let's start with the home task from the previous video. So it was about creating variables that will help to determine person's age. So first of all, we create 3 integers. You can call them whatever you want, but we will call it day, month, and year. Then we will give every value for those variables. Day equals 3rd, month equals 5th, and year equals 2008. Don't forget to finish every line. And after this, we just simply write std cout day, month, and year. And it should display those variables one by one. As you can see, it displays them one by one, but without any space in between. So to fix that, we need to put dots in between. So we put one here and one there. So as you can see, it displays our birthday perfectly. So after this, let's cover today's topic, and let's start with the std-sin structure. So as we know, std-cout command displays some value, and std-sin it suggests some value from our audience. So for example, we create some variable called b, just b, and then we make std b. So after this, it will we will put any value for the b ourselves. So let's put 4. So it just gave 4. Just to make sure, let's make writing above it. So std-cout. We will just write input your number. And as we can see, we forgot to close this. So as we can see, it just makes you input any value that you want. After this, we may output the same number, because we already gave the value to the b. For example, std-cout your number, we put that in the brackets, your number is, and then we'll put b. So for example, we put any number, 1, 2, 3. Your number is 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, it suggests any value for the b from us, and after we put it, it gives this value to the b, to the number b. And so we gave it the value of 1, 2, 3, and it was inputted as 1, 2, 3. So the second part of the video, I was going to talk about if-else structure. So in order to make if-else structure, you need to put round brackets like this and curved brackets like this. So what if-else structure does? Basically, it gives you some rule, and if the rule will be true, it will make this side of the command. But if the rule will be false, it will do this side of the command. So for example, our rule will be if b is more than 100. For example, it's our test score. So if b will be more than not 100 but 80. So if b will be more than 80 out of 100, it will input s3 cout good job, you passed the exam. But if it will be lower, it will input bad news, you are expelled. So as you can see, don't forget to close every command that you make, even in the if-else structure. So it suggests any number. For example, let's take 90. Your number is 90, good job, you passed the exam. Okay, so let's just ignore this part because we don't need that. 80. Bad news, you are expelled. So as you can see, 80 is not bigger than the 80. If you want to include the 80, you need to put it like more or equal to. In this case, if you get 80, you still will pass the exam. The value can still be equal to the 80 and the rule will be satisfied. But if we put something lower than 80, for example 70, bad news, you're expelled. So this part will be displayed. Just to make sure, let's put 90. Good job, you passed the exam. So the rule was applied correctly. So 90 is more than 80. So it's true, and because of this, it displayed this part. Good job, you passed the exam. And as you can see, we added only one rule, if more than 80. But we can add more rules. We just need to make else if. So we made if, then we write else if. So with this command, we can add the third rule to this structure. For example, if b is more or equal to 50. In this case, let's display the next message. You didn't pass, but you can retake exam. So as we can see, we added the second rule. So if our number, we again forget to close the program, to close this line. So as we can see, what is wrong? Oh, the brackets are not the same shape. So as you can see, curly brackets in the both sides. So we input some number, for example 66. So we can see that the first rule was false. 66 is not more than 80. Then it switched to the second rule. If then more or equal to 50. So 66 is more than 50, and because of this, it displayed this part. You didn't pass the exam, but you can retake the exam. And if it was even less than 50, it would display this part. As we can see, this structure can be very useful and used in many things, for example in the grade. And your home task for today will be to make the if-else structure, which will help to determine the grade, which will ask you for the grade, but then display any message. So it should display a message when you get a 5, it should display a message when you get a 4, and it would display a message when you get 3. And then it should display a message when you get lower than 3. So thank you for your attention. Leave a comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video.